What prophet could forgive sins as Jesus does in Mark chapter 2? These are things Jesus does unashamedly to demonstrate his deity.
I don't think that Jesus' claim in Mark 2 is to be God. If he was claiming to be God in Mark 2 when he forgave sins, they would have taken up stones to stone him for blasphemy.
But that is mentioned a couple of times elsewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, in the Gospel of John.
He is accused of blasphemy, though, isn't he?
He's never... You mean at the trial?
In Mark 2.
Well, he said his response...
No one can forgive sins.
Yes, they say that. No one can forgive sins except... And Jesus' response is not, you're right, only God can forgive sins. That's why I forgave sins. His response is, no, in order to show you that even the Son of Man has power to forgive sins. And he forgave the sins.
He says, Jesus forgave sins. Is that supposed to prove he's God? Because the Pharisees got angry. But what about Matthew chapter 9, where it quotes the people who said, how glorious is God that he gave man such authority? As James Dunn points out in his book, Parting of the Ways, the reason the Pharisees were angry is they were thinking, on what authority is he telling him that his sins are forgiven? He's not part of the temple cult. So it wasn't that he was claiming to be God. So if Jesus telling somebody that his sins are forgiven makes him God, then I'd like Richard to tell us if the disciples are God. Because in John chapter 20, the disciples can also forgive sins.